Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. I'm using Radley Valentine's Angel Tarot card deck. For our message today, I'll choose 3 cards, I'll read the base of the pack, and I will also read one from the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. We are in Venus retrograde, we are in Mercury retrograde, so 2 planets there in retrograde. Venus is the planet of the heart and love and creativity. Mercury is communication. So these 2 planets going in retrograde, and when planets go in retrograde, it is an optical illusion. They aren't really going in reverse. It's just how we are perceiving them from Earth at this time. So that tells us everything to do with any illusion that we're looking at into the heart, into our communication. We're in Capricorn, so Capricorn's ruling planet is Saturn. And Saturn is the father planet. It is the planet of karma. So it's almost like we're going through this test of how are we going to commune with the people that we love? How are we speaking to them? How are we thinking about them? So this is everything at the moment is an illusion. Don't jump in and start any kind of conflict at this time. Step back and just allow things to unfold. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. So there we have 1, 2 and 3. So water cards and earth cards. So we have the 2 of water, reminding us we are in this Venus retrograde. We're in Mercury retrograde, and Mercury is the magician in the tarot card deck. So this, we have all the magic within us, and it is to stay in that harmony. Archangel Raziel, who is the magician in the tarot card deck, reminds us to stay in harmony, because it's only when we're in harmony we create miracles and we evolve. This is the 2 of cups, and this is, it's like the Lover's card in the major arcana. Love coming into our lives, and really only focus on that bond of love. Don't see the illusion that is going on in your head or whatever it is you're perceiving. Stay focused on that bond of love, whether it is with a relationship, whether it is with friends, colleagues, whatever. This usually is a romance card, so pay particularly attention to your loved ones and how they are, what they're bringing up within you, and really look at how you are reacting to how they are behaving. If they're bringing any kind of impatience up with you, frustration, know that this is a wound of mine, and if I keep reacting to it, I am going to press their buttons and they're going to react, and this is going to be a constant pattern within. So let go of that now and just allow call the angels in, call Archangel Raphael in to just dissolve anything that's going on within relationships. This is a test. This is what the retrogrades do. They are illusion. It's not really happening. So just be mindful of anything that we're seeing outside of us is our own perception, and to come back in during this time. The Page of Water, he keeps coming, this romance, so lots of romance, and of course this is Venus retrograde. And when we go into a relationship during Venus retrograde, it can appear to be good, but then when we come out of the retrograde, we see that it wasn't what we thought it was, or actually what we require in our lives. So just being mindful, relationships coming in, taking a step back, not rushing into anything during this retrograde. It finishes on the 29th of January, the Venus retrograde. So just making sure we're not coming into a relationship with too much need, with too much expectation. We're just letting go and letting things flow, and that is the perfect thing to do during these retrogrades. Don't hold on and don't get entangled in anything, any kind of upset or even pressured up or pressure on yourself or on a relationship. Take a step back and let it flow from your heart. And the Six of Earth, this beautiful card of balance. And when we do that, even though we have the retrogrades going on in our lives, and you know, the planets are helping us to bring up anything that we need to look at, and how we react and respond is really our karma. So this is a balancing, and as we let things go and as we just flow and allow whatever feelings to come up, to breathe through them, to let them go, because we are going through this timeline to the 2nd of February, which is going to be beautiful time of awakening for so many people. We're moving now into that beautiful light, and as we allow things to flow, allow things, emotions to come up without reacting with them, without going into battle with anyone, we bring ourselves into balance, and it balances our karma. So we're not giving out that negative karma that will just come back to us, its old patterns. So we're coming into a beautiful place of balance when we let ourselves flow. So this is a card of balance, a card of increase in finances, prosperity coming to us. And as we focus on the beauty of our lives, we gain more prosperity and more divine abundance. And also this is a balancing of our health too, and a balancing of the season. As we're coming into more light now, things start to balance out. And then at the base of the card we have the Ace of Earth. So 2 water cards, 2 earth cards. And when we plant our seeds and we nurture them with the calmness of our emotions, they start to sprout beautiful creations. And any business enterprises that are coming in now are going to flourish, as we are staying in this beautiful flow, not getting into any worry or any frustrations or any of those lower entanglements. We're just letting it go. We're just allowing it to flow. We're allowing people to let off steam if they have to, because they are going through these massive shifts as well. And it is having that patience and that wisdom to give everybody the space to act or react in whichever way they are doing, to give the space, to hold the light though. And this starts a beautiful creative opportunities coming into our lives. That the earth cards are about our health, they're about our home. It could be a move of home, first getting the thought of moving home, but actually moving home as well. And also the physical health. So starting to really look at what we're placing in our bodies, because if it's not life-giving, then our body is going to just store it somewhere. If it's any kind of chemical, we are not going to be able to tolerate it the same as we're moving up in through the dimensions. So it's all about looking at what we're putting in our bodies through what our food, through our thoughts, how we're speaking, everything. It's like as we detox away from the chemicals and the lower thought forms, the unhealthy thought forms, we come into this beautiful place of feeling better. And it's self-healing, it's looking after ourselves, and it brings in this beautiful energy. And the more we look after ourselves and we stay away from anything that depletes us, our thoughts or however it's coming in, we start to then build on this beautiful positive energy. And these retrogrades are helping us to really just step back, feel the beauty of stepping back and not reacting. Just put it down. Allow things to flow. Allow things to work out how they're meant to, without trying to step in and put our opinions over or go into defense or anything. Just step back and allow it to just flow and just breathe through it, and choose wisely what you're placing it into your body now, and making sure that whatever we're taking in our body is going to produce this beautiful energy, this vital life force energy that is available to us all. It's just having that will to choose what's good for us instead of going into self-sabotage. But it's coming in. The more we feel it, the better we feel, the more we start moving in that direction. And as we let go of the worries, as we let go of putting any kind of chemicals within our body, our immune system is boosted and we have that surge of energy. Our body is very intelligent. It heals itself, and it's about getting out into nature, looking at the sun, feeling that energy of the sun coming into your body and revitalizing. And as you're doing that and having these beautiful thoughts, that's what your body does. Every empowering thought brings strength into your body. So the card for from the Psychic of the Heart, I'm asking now for a message during this retrograde to help guide us. There we go, that one wants to come out. Win or lose, this is the time with every negative thought and reaction. We deplete ourselves. The moment we step back, and this is an air card, the 5 of air, which is conflict. And so when we go into these conflicts, we just feel isolated. We feel, if we go and criticize someone, we are putting an energy that makes that person hard to love themselves. They don't stop loving us, they stop loving themselves. So every time we criticize someone, every time we go into judgment, and when we are telling them that, you know, they're not good enough, we are actually putting that energy on that person to not love themselves. It's a reinforcing of failure. And so when we step back, and it doesn't matter what anybody says, really it doesn't matter, because ultimately the energy we project back is our karma. So we are standing in this place of really being aware of the energy of the words we're speaking to someone, no matter if they're coming at us with anger or frustration, is how we are now going to respond to that. That is our win or lose. There's no in between. During this time, we're going through this time of evolution, and we're going through this, we're moving now into these new timelines, and it's to really only put out what you want to create in your world, and just let everything go over your head. And if anyone or any situation presses any buttons within you, know that this is something within me. I need to go within. I'm going to call on the archangels and the angels and ask for some clarity, ask for some healing, to bring clarity to the whole situations. And when that happens, we realize that other person is in pain or is not understanding the effects they're having on people around them. It's coming from an imbalance within them. So we can step back then and allow it to just go over our heads, not get entangled. And this is again moving through this timeline, not getting entangled in that lower frequency. Now we're moving away from it. So this is win or lose, we choose. This is our free will. So we have 2, 3, 9, 10, 15, 16, and this is in the angel numbers. It's about the angels coming through telling us our material needs will always be met, so not to worry, because as we worry we create more stuff to worry about. That's our free will. That's the illusion. When we really go into our root chakra and do the affirmations of I'm safe and I'm divinely supported, because we always are, it's only our fears that take us into that place of loss, because the more we go into it, the more we create it. So coming back now into alignment, walking very gently through these retrogrades, just walking very gently, not getting swept away with anything that's going on the outside world. So I'm sending so much love, and thank you so much for listening, and thank you for your comments and your interaction. It does mean so much. So thank you so much. God bless. Thank you.